Welcome to our Devos, and we are talking about Jesus. I know it's like the joke that we make, that I've made at times if I'm behind when it comes to my sermon preparation, and people say, well, what are you preaching about next week? Oh, it's going to be good. It's about Jesus. Well, this week is all about Jesus, specifically and particularly things that we often overlook about him. And our sermon about Jesus was called Only Jesus, because at Christmas, this is a really, really crazy time where we often get distracted from thinking about him. Well, today, we want to focus on the idea that this is one of the unpopular things concerning Jesus, and that Jesus is the only truth and freedom. Jesus is the only truth and freedom. One of the most popular sayings, it's kind of dying down because we see like a surge of conservatism coming through the younger generation now. But one of the things that people would say is, well, I'm going to live my truth. You live your truth. We live our truth. Well, that's his truth. You do you. And it's this individualistic ownership of truth. As if you and I could coexist in a place where I 1,000% believe something sincerely, you 1,000% believe in the opposite thing sincerely, and those two don't meet. Well, here's the thing. Jesus has the trademark on truth because he is the truth. He referred to himself as truth, and he is objectively truth, meaning it's not like, well, he kind of believes this and we have to go with what he believes. No, he's the one that actually gives definition of truth. I know that's crazy to believe, but you come into a world, and when you say something like, well, I believe in Jesus, and it's only through Jesus that I can really, really find freedom and have a relationship with God, that's only through him, that's offensive. Because it's a violation of, that's my truth, that's not my truth. I don't believe in Jesus. I didn't grow up believing in Jesus. Therefore, why would I say that he is the only way? Well, because Jesus said it. And we don't get to change the truth based on how we feel or based on our sincerity. It says in it says in John chapter 8, verses 31 through 32, Jesus said to the Jews who had believed in him, if you abide in my word, you are truly my disciples, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. People think that knowing that Jesus is exclusively the only access we have to God is restrictive. But according to Scripture, it's liberating. Knowing the truth, knowing that Jesus is the full embodiment of truth, you don't have to wonder. He brings all of the reality of the definition to life. He is not swayed by sinfulness. He is not moved by emotion with regard to changing who he is. He has always been perfect. He has always been God. He always has been the truth. So that becomes our touchstone on reality. Jesus was telling them, look, it's not about interpretation. Abide in my word and abide in me. I am the truth, he tells his disciples in John chapter 14. I am the way, the truth, and the life. And so when we look at this, we have to realize that when we are wondering about certainty, when we are kind of upset because we don't know if really there's a reality, Jesus objectively is the one who settles that debate and gives us confidence to believe.